It's a wilderness place, not a place where anyone roams much, but Vayan is standing by the river in cold weather and looking down. What did I do wrong? I did at such a young age. I didn't enjoy anything in life. I didn't get married. I didn't even have a boyfriend. Jungkook is an investigating officer. He solved many cases in his field. He respects his work so much. One night after finishing work, Jungkook going home in his car. But suddenly he saw one girl standing near the river alone. Jungkook gets curious and stops the car and comes out of the car and went to her. Hey, what you doing this time alone? Suffering in the thought of a cruel situation, she was suddenly shocked when she heard a call from someone. Then she looked back and saw a man staring at her. She couldn't believe for a second that she heard and saw because someone is talking to her, even seeing her. Are you talking to me? Tell me if you see me right. This may be a stupid question, but in asking this, she will get clarity to believe. Huh? What you mean? Of course I am seeing you. Oh, nothing. If I said the truth about me, he will surely run away from me and be afraid of me. For now, I have to tell a lie. I came here normally. After some time, I will leave from here. Okay then. But go safely. It's not good for you to stay alone here. Sure. He went his car and drove away. Where do I go when you see me? I will also come with you. She started following him while he was driving to his house, and after some time, she also reached his house. Jungkook backed to his car and unlocked his door and went inside. He was so tired, but suddenly he thinks about you and gets curious. Who is she? And what is she doing there all alone? And why is she looking so sad? Did something happen to her? Or what? He said to himself and thinks about you sometime. But he shook his head and went to take a shower. She stayed outside and didn't go into the home because Jungkook could see her. I should contact him anyway, stay with him at least a few days at his home. But how? That night she stayed outside thinking about her thoughts. The next day, he came out but she interrupted him while he was getting ready for work as she greeted him with a smile while waving her hand towards him. Hey, hi. Huh? What are you doing here? And how you find my house? Huh? Uh, I instantly found out the address. Leave it. I'm an orphan. Please, I don't know anyone here except you. Pointing at him. Will you allow me to stay here only for a few days? If I find a good place, trust me, I will go. In my house? No way. Go somewhere, girl. What? Please, please. Afraid. You can trust me. I'm a very good girl. I promise I won't even touch you. Please have mercy on me. Lonely woman. Pouted. Please. Puppy eyes. Jungkook thought for some time, so he finally decides to accept it. Okay, you can stay in my home. Oh my god, thank you. She was very happy for his answer and even bore him. This is Jungkook. I am Ryan. If you do anything bad, I won't let you stay here, mind it. Then he left. Time skipped to night. It's very late. Why did he not come home? Thinking, ah, what about if I go and see him? Where is he still? No. Doubt will come if I see me there. So, no. She is walking and thinking what to do. When I'm back, hearing his call, she ran to him. You? Standing 2 steps away, and she asked him something. Don't you have a little sense? Asking him worriedly. Huh? What you mean? I'm here for you, but you are so late. I'm so tense. Oh, where is your family? Why are you not showing responsibility? Hold on a man. I always come late. This is not my first time come home late. So chill. Jungkook, that was then. But from now on, you have to change everything here. Hmm? What do you mean by that? Nothing. Small smile. So did you eat? Nuts. You? I did while I coming home. We will talk tomorrow, Ryan. Okay, Jungkook. Go and sleep. Yeah, you too, Ryan. Good night. Good night. Went into her room. Jungkook went to his room and lay down on his bed and fell asleep. It's 1 a.m. She went to him, who was sleeping in his bedroom. Looking at him, she whispered something in his ear. Hey Jungkook, thank you. Are you sleeping? Sorry, I felt like I wanted to see you, so I came to your room without your permission. Bye. She disappeared from there. Next day morning, Jungkook woke up and done with his morning routine and made breakfast. Hey, what you making? Good morning, Ryan, and I'm making pancakes. Good morning. I would like to help you, but I don't know how to work, so I'm sorry. No problem, Ryan. Just go and sit there. I will call you when I am finished. She was sitting in the dining area while he is cooking and watching him from the back. She was sitting in the dining area while he is cooking and watching him from the back. Why are you the only one who can see me in such a big wall cook? Soon Jungkook done making breakfast. Ryan, I'm done. Come, let's eat. She went to him and said the dishes. It looks delicious. First you have it. Nah, first you take a bite and tell me. Hmm? Jungkook, I'll eat later. Huh? Aren't you hungry? He was about to grab your hand. I'm thirsty. Give me some water first. Pointing at fridge. Yeah, go and take. Can you get me a bottle of water? Jungkook, I'm tired too. Okay. Narcissus head and goes to a fridge and takes a bottle and comes back. Here, Ryan. Gives water bottle. Oh, Jungkook. She diverted him by pretending to eat. You cook very well, pretending to be munching. Put the bottle aside and I will come back and drink it. I need to go to washroom. She walked away from there as soon as possible. What? Weird expression. I thought we should eat together, but in a few seconds she ate and left. She came back to him after a few minutes. Jungkook is already eating because he is hungry. Are you okay, Ryan? Double okay. Hey, it's difficult for you to work and cook daily, right? Why are you not married yet? Uh, because I haven't found one truly loving girl. Oh, still waiting. Why did you choose this job? Because I love this job. I always hard work for to do my job. I solve many cases. Will you do anything for Justice Jungkook? She asked him this to know if he would be ready to justice for her. Oh, of course, I will, Ryan. That is Jungkook, said happily. It's been a few days. Jungkook didn't doubt her as she was very careful with him in these few days. Jungkook likes her so he has feelings for her and starts going home early for her, not being late every day. He never once touched her. Surely she must have a real body to touched by him. One day she asked him to take her out fishing. He jokingly took her out. Jungkook, the sunrise is beautiful. So is the sunset. Why is human life not like this? Huh? What do you mean by human life not like this? Are you a ghost or what? Jackie sighed playfully and laughed, smiled and raised her eyebrows. If I was a ghost, would you leave me? Huh? Jungkook looked at her with shocking face. What can you say clear to me, Ryan? My granny once said that if someone dies and their wish isn't granted, that person becomes a ghost. Before she could finish her sentence, suddenly the sky filled with clouds and fierce winds are blowing. It may rain, let's go under the tree. What you thinking, Vayan? It started raining. Jungkook tried to hold her hand, saying that she didn't get wet in the rain, but he couldn't touch her. Is it a hallucination? It's not a hallucination, Jungkook. You still haven't answered me. What? If I were your ghost, would you leave me? Looking into his eyes. I. No. I'm not a human. I'm dead. Jungkook frozen by her answer. You really ghost? No. Don't lie, Vayan. I'm a ghost. She looked at him calmly and stretched her hand. Touch me if you can. Jungkook slowly stretched his shaking hand and tried to touch her, but he can't touch her. He looked at his sorrow as he watched her drenched in the rain, as he was world had gone wrong. I'm dead, but I don't know why my soul is visible to you. But please don't go away from me. I can do nothing. If I had told you all this, you would have been afraid of me the first day we met. Waiting for a good time to tell you, so you will understand without any difference. Vayan, how did you die? Flashback. She was raised in an orphanage and 3 years ago left the orphanage and started her own life. She was a college student 5 months ago. She was working and didn't notice the time in the cave. It was 10 o'clock, and then she saw the clock and immediately called her owner and said she needs to go. She came out of the cave when her owner said okay. There are no people outside and the weather is very cold. Being a little dog, she has tension inside and she is walking without stopping anywhere. Oh, why it's so scaring me. But she doesn't know one man is observing her, so he silently follows her. Soon Vayan realized someone is following her, so she started walking fastly. And that man also walks fastly. Vayan got more scared, so she starts running, but her bad luck, that man is also running behind her fastly. That man catches her and took her to somewhere and tried to force her. But she fights. She struggled but no use. That man her. Soon Vayan dead. That man just shamelessly smacked and left from there. The who and killed her was rich and gave money to some people and closed the case. Since Vayan an orphan, no one tried to justice on her behalf. That's how her life ended. She still couldn't leave this world because her soul wasn't at peace, because she needed justice, and that love was punishment. So Jungkook heard everything she said, and his chest got heavy after hearing how she did. Jungkook called him slowly while waving her hand in front of his face. Could you please reinvestigate my case because you are the only one who can do justice. No doubt I haven't wronged anyone, but I am suffering great punishment. Please fulfill my last wish, asked him sadly. Yes, Vayan, I will reinvestigate your case, Jungkook said without hesitation. Thank you, Jungkook, bowed to him while getting emotional. Hey, no, don't bow to me, Vayan. I hope I will hug you. Looking at him, she wanted to touch him at least once, but she smiling sadly, thinking that she was a god. She didn't touch him. My bad luck, I don't deserve it. Remember that river where you saw me for the first time? It was also the place where I was and killed. Is that where you were that day? Hey, don't be sad. It's okay. Even we can't touch each other, we can still see each other, right? Looking into his eyes and blinked. Jungkook, I'm sorry. I lied and entered your house. It's correct or not, I don't know. But I'm saying if I were your human, I would have married you. She said last sentence very slowly. Hey, it's okay, Vayan. And what did you say in the end? It, it's nothing. Look away, let's go. Wayan was standing 3 feet away from Jungkook. Her whole body is shining with golden color. They know that is their last meeting. Will you forget me after I'm gone? I don't want to leave you, but I must go. No, no, Wayan, please don't go in tears. Jungkook, please don't cry for me. I can't bear it. Controlling herself. Thank you for doing me justice and fulfilling my last wish. You know what? I like you very much. I think this is called love. Cook. If I am born again, I will definitely marry you and spend my life with you. Vayam, please don't leave me. I like you too. What you like me? Yes. She gave him a flying kiss sadly. I love you, Jungkook. Please smile for me. No, I am crying. Please smile for me. He smiles sadly as he wipes away his tears. She disappeared in the light of the sky while smiling sadly. No, I am. Jungkook fell down on his knees and sobbed. Years later, now Jungkook is a topmost senior investigating officer, but he still didn't forget her. He always hopes he will see her once. So one day he went to a coffee shop and one girl comes to him. That girl is going to serve coffee. Then she saw him for the first time while putting the coffee mugs on the table. She looked at him and spoke, her face filled with unknown light of joy. Why do I feel like I've seen you somewhere? Jungkook is looking at his phone, but suddenly he hears her voice and immediately raises his eyes and he looks at her, and surprisingly Jungkook remembers her. Vayan, is that you? I'm not Vayan, it's Han. Have we ever met before? What's your name? Asked him curiously. Jungkook, you remember me? Who? Called us before. I feel like I have seen you, but as far as I know, this is the first time I have met you. No, I am. Please try to remember. I'm the only one who reinvestigates your case. Huh? Sorry, my words may hurt you, but I don't get you. Jungkook looks at you completely disappointed face, but he tried to act normal. Oh, sorry. You are exactly look like my Vayan. My apologies. It's okay, no need to apologize. I don't know anything, but who knows what will happen. If we date, let's date. Don't get me wrong, I like you, don't ask me why. Because I don't know the reason. Huh? You wanna date me? Leave it if you don't like it. She was about to leave. No, let's date. He grabbed her hand the first time he touched her and started her. She lost herself in his eyes as she lost herself as something flashed into her eyes.